นี้มาลุกมา
ตัวนี้กระดูก
โอ้ยไม่ดู
พี่แจ้งกัน
เคยแก้แล้ว
Now, these two little dogs, Momo and Coco, are the subject of today's video. And I'm just going to lift them up to show them to you. Now, we've had these two little dogs for a week, and this is a very complicated story, and it's one of the ones where we have to explain. I don't expect everybody to agree with this video. In fairness, I think a lot of people might disagree with what we're doing. But that's the beauty of saving dogs, is there's no right answer, and we have to try and find as many right solutions as possible. These two dogs were found a week ago in a tiny cage, living not far from here. They both have heartworm, and we've known about them for a while, but we were eventually able to get them out. Now, the owner wants them back. Hello. Which is very, very, will I say unfortunate? Yes, because I would like to save them, but we've been working with Earth and the team this week to come up with a very, very special solution for these dogs. They're actually going back to where they came from, which might sound sad, but let's show you what we're going to do for them. It's going to be, as we say, as good an outcome as we can possibly have for little Momo and Coco. Dogs who are in a cage. Come follow us and see a tricky journey, but ultimately one that will be as good as we can get for these two wonderful little dogs. Are you a good dog? Now, one thing that we've had to do with these two dogs is obviously get them medical treatment. They actually had heartworms, which are very serious but treatable. Ironically, with heartworms, you have to rest a lot, so we're going to be able to treat them when they go back to their house. They've already started their treatments, but we can treat them in their new place that we're building for them. Where we're going now, they're going to get groomed, they're going to get their toenails clipped, they're going to get their health checks, their anti-tick medicines, they're going to basically get the royal treatment for two dogs to be in the best possible shape, and they really, really deserve it. Now, one thing that would help us massively as we take these two dogs on the next step of their journey is a subscribe. Really does help us spread the word massively. A little subscribe button would make our day, wouldn't it? You gonna have a nice life? Now, our magic solution for the dogs has been built here in the background. Pitu is our lovely man who's been building this here for us. He works as our handyman, and it's a bamboo shelter, but that's only one part of the solution. These cost about $200 actually. I think, no, $100, $125. It's an old one, but we've had to just renovate it with a really good roof for the wet season. And what we're doing is we're transporting this to the owner's house today. This is part of our solution. We're going to show you the full solution when we get there, but it's taken a lot of negotiation. Not much money, just we spent a bit on that before, but we're going to give it to them. And we also have a contractor coming who we're going to meet there, who's going to be installing something special for us. So this is not the cheapest rescue, and what I wanted to get across is we can't do this for every dog, or every two dogs in this case, but they're going to have a really good life, and we're going to go and set them up there. They just need to go in to get their medical stuff done in a second, but I would say 7-8 people working on this. Myself making the video is no part of it, but Earth was rescued them last week. Mai and Jam are cleaning their fingernails, getting all their medicines, everything. Tu is building this. We've got 2 contractors, and we have Jang, who is also organised. So about 7 or 8 people working on these 2 little dogs, and we're going to hopefully come up with a solution and talk to these owners and show you what that is. I'll talk with Earth on the way there about his conversations with them, but this is really about education and ultimately a better solution for the dogs. But let's see what we can do. Now, I've just picked up Earth. What we're doing at the moment is we are taking down a house. We're meeting the builders there. They're going to build an area for us, and the dogs are obviously behind us. You can see we're just nearly there, but I wanted to talk to Earth, who has really been driving this one forward. What are we going to do for these dogs? And tell me how you've been working on that for the last few days. Okay, I have to tell the story of the owner first, so everyone can understand it. What I see in this case is the first thing is like the dog is not like that. The dog is in bad shape, like in the cage and living in his own mess. But after I talk to the owner, I feel a bit sorry for them because they have a problem with the
neighbor with the poison around the area, and the dog, they just don't know how to handle the dog.
So the dog was in danger? These dogs were in danger.
Yeah, that's why they don't dare to let them out on the outside area, because if they walk around, they might got shot or get poisoned. Yes.
So you think these are good? The conditions were maybe not fantastic, but you can turn the people around, right?
Yes, I think it's important. Like we can save every dog by ourselves. We have to show them how to treat the dog, especially in Got Samui or in Thailand in general. That's what we try to do, because there's like 8 million like street dog, and a lot of people, they love dog, but they just don't know how to take care of the dog. That walking dog is like really important. Yeah. It's like they're just like, okay, we want to kill pet, then when the dog like make a mess in the house or they start like biting your furniture, they don't know what to do. They just, okay, we can put the dog in the house, or we have to put them in the cage. But I think she will be very happy to have the dog back, and we can help her to make the dog life better, I think.
Do you think it's going to work out, or are you nervous? Obviously, we're coming back to sterilize the dogs in 2 weeks' time, and we're going to check. And they've also got a lot of medicine.
Yeah.
But are you confident?
I don't know, but to be honest, I don't know. But we got to try. We got to put trust in the people in the community, because otherwise we cannot fix we cannot fix the problem by ourselves. Yeah, and I think that's our goal. Yeah.
Well, let's see how we go. Yeah. We're nervous. We're both nervous. You're like, I'm nervous, but you're also nervous.
Yes, yeah, but yeah, let put some trust in people. Yeah. Yep.